Say, by the way, Cary Wilson, I'd like to ask you a question. Would you agree that a good cup of coffee is a pretty indispensable part of the average man's pleasure?
What do you think?
Well, we've always thought that coffee is one thing men are especially fussy about. Men seem to catch the difference right away between a rich, smooth, full-flavored cup of coffee and a weak, tasteless cup. Now, that's why we're pleased that we get so many letters from men telling us how much real satisfaction they get from the rich, new Maxwell House. Of course, it's not really surprising, because it was a man, and a very particular man, who created this famous coffee for the Old South. And ever since that day, over 50 years ago, when Joel Cheek created Maxwell House, we've never ceased our efforts to keep improving and enriching this famous blend, to keep it always the coffee that would give you the smoothest, deepest, most flavorful satisfaction money could buy. And today, we're sure you'll find the new Maxwell House is just that, for two very good reasons. First, a way has been found to enrich that famous Maxwell House blend still further. So today, it's richer, more full-bodied, more deliciously satisfying than ever before. And second, there's the amazing new radiant roast process we developed, which roasts each coffee bean evenly all the way through. So there's no weak coffee due to under-roasting and no bitter coffee due to parching. You get all the true, rich coffee flavor and goodness of the new Maxwell House every time. So, friends, if you haven't tried Maxwell House lately, why don't you get a pound tomorrow? See what this famous coffee can mean to you in deep-down coffee satisfaction. We know you'll agree that now, more than ever before, the new Maxwell House is truly good to the last drop.
For his concert hall presentation tonight, Meredith Wilson has selected a composition of rare melodic beauty. The second act intermezzo from The Jewels of the Madonna.
Attention, Cincinnati. Tonight, June 15th, in your city, the RKO Palace Theater will bring you the first Cincinnati showing of the new sensational MGM picture, Goodbye, Mr. Chips.
Now gather round, gang, for a few words of wisdom.
We've come a long way together since we met on the old village green. We weathered all kinds of weather, and to me you are still sweet 16. Why care if our hair turns to silver? We still have love to keep our hearts aglow. We've come a long way together, and we still have a long way to go.
You've come a long, long way, little Miss Connee. Since you first cut your teeth on Middle C, long may you reign the favorite daughter of the Swanee, and glorify the South in every key.
Thank you, Mr. Bob, and I'll take Martha Wilson. There's the conductingest gentleman that ever was. Now, how could anyone be born in Mason City and learn to wave that little stick the way he does?
Thank you, Connie. And I'll vote for Colonel Morgan. Frank has come as far as anybody that I know. His career has brought him friends, fame, and stardom. And he still has a long way to go.
Well, if Frank were here, I know he'd call on Fanny. And that lovable, exasperating kid. Why, she's brought more laughs and chuckles to more people than 100,000 joke books ever did.
Thank you, Warren. And now I'll pass the palm to Hanley. He has made a great career of getting mad. And he's a gentleman, a trooper, and an artist.
And a better daddy Nobel ever had.
Thank you, Fanny. And now for all of us, his honor. Robert Young, our pride in you, you'll never know. You've brought the Good News Gang a long way together.
And we still have a long way to go.
Next week, another Gala Good News show. The wizard Frank Morgan is expected back from New York. And a special treat will be the return of our popular singing star, Tony Martin. And, of course, the regular gang will be here: Fanny, Brice, Hanley, Stafford, Connee, Boswell, Francis Arms, Meredith Wilson, and his orchestra.
Say, Bob, here's some good news for you. At a sneak preview of your new picture, Maisie, the other night, everyone says you've scored a great big hit. And believe me, the Good News Gang are proud of you and happy to hear it.
Well, thank you, Warren. I hope all my friends everywhere feel as you do when they see Maisie. It's a story of the West, and I certainly hope you like it. So, until next Thursday night, this is Bob Young saying good night.
Next Sunday, thousands of retail grocers from every section of the country are meeting at Kansas City for the 42nd Annual Convention of the National Association of Retail Grocers. Our heartiest greetings go out to the grocers of the nation. May their convention be the greatest ever held. This is Warren Hull saying good night and good luck for the makers of Maxwell House, the coffee that's always good to the last drop. This is the National Broadcasting Company.